another question I would like you to probably broaden more for my audience is the aspect of capital raising.
Yes.
Can you elaborate more on the capital raising side of things? Because sometimes, you have the deal, but the capital is not coming. What is 3 things that investors today that maybe never used to work in the past, but today is relevant when it comes to raising capital?
Totally. Craig, you have a legal structure because there is SEC ruling, we call it, Securities and Exchange Commission rules and regulations, where you have to register your security. If you're selling or raising money for any purpose, it's a security. So you have to really do an exemption, we call it Rule D, Regulation D, where you get an exemption for family and friends. I'm not an attorney or a CPA. I want to say that. But the key thing is 506B is the most of the time people take an exemption. If you would write it down, many of you might already know. But the key thing is you have to educate the investors before you get the deal. All right. Because when you get the deal, then the clock freezes. And you can talk to all the people you already have built relationships with before you got the deal to ask them to invest into the deal. In 506B. In C, it's accredited investors. And that is making 200,000 or 300 as a family or $1 million net worth, not including your personal residence and all that. But the thing is, in that one, you can advertise and then you could deal with anybody before or after. You don't need a family and friend pre-existing relationship. It's called substantial pre-existing relationship, which I explained in the book that you just mentioned there, because it's very important that in the first exemption, which is 90% of the fundraising is done in that way, capital raising is done that way, you got to cultivate your investors. And that's why I say in the book also, there are circles of influences, right? We start from the closest to us, our family. Next to them are uncle and aunts, distant cousins and neighbors. That's all family, right? Right there. Then we get into our circle of influence with our jobs. Then we get a little bit further with our family friends. All right. And then you expand outside with clubs and wealth organizations and all that. There are 6 different circles that you could cultivate. I call it cultivate seed. You got to throw the seeds and educate people so that they can believe in your mission, and then they will jump into their savings or money, and then you're going to buy.